it's Momo. I wanted to make some cute little note cards today. We're actually having a huge Pink by Design marathon on our Pink by Design page that we have. So all of the designers are posting a project every hour on the hour. I just happen to be at night, but I hope that you guys definitely come over and find all the awesome inspiration that we've posted for you. And that's pinkbydesignstamps.com. So I'll put the link at the bottom so that you guys can go ahead and visit us, and we're using all Pink by Design products, so it's going to be awesome, and there's going to be some great giveaways as well. The set that I'm going to be using today is actually one of the an older stamp of the month, but I thought it was really cute, and I really wanted to use just stamps. I didn't want to use any kind of cutting machines or anything like that. So I'm using Grow, and this is a really cute one. It's got a ton of little sentiment, and it actually has like a build flower type thing, so you can do different kinds of little images and such. So I wanted to go ahead and make little note cards, 3x3 note cards. And what I've done is I got some craft cardstock 6x3, and I folded it in half to make the little note cards 3x3. Then I used a 1 3/4 circle punch, and I punched out on some cream colored cardstock because I'm going to be doing some stamping with the flowers. And then I've got a 2-inch circle punch, and I did some brown just to kind of accent it to go like this, you know, kind of on top of the other. And then I got, I don't have a scallop circle that was big enough, so I did use my Cricut for this one, and I cut out 3 scallop circles at 2.75, so I did that 3. But if you've got a scallop punch that's big enough, then go ahead and use that, and you don't have to use anything else. I've got these little colored cat eye inks to use, so that way these are always fun for inking and stamping and doing different kind of colors because they're small and they're pretty good. And I also have my little markers. These I got at Joann's. It's just a little set, and it's got like the brush tip on one side, and then like the pen tip on the other. And I love these because they really help, you know, just kind of bring a little bit of life to the sets. So what I've done is I've already made one, but I'm gonna go ahead and make another one with you guys. And I'm just using, I'm gonna get my scrap sheet here. Now I'm using this as just like kind of like a little background to kind of do my stamping. And I've already got all my little stamps set up on the little blocks and everything. So this is the grass, and I'm using, this is like a Halloween one, so it's got like a lighter green and a darker green, then lighter orange, and then darker orange, and then a black. So I'm using the lighter green for the grass, and I'm just going ahead and tapping that on there. And the nice thing about this grass, which I've noticed that since I've been stamping it, is it layers really nicely, so you can just stamp it one right on top of the other, and it really looks like grass. So I'm sure it was done intentionally, but I wanted to go ahead and show you this one. So it's got the little grass at the bottom. I don't know if you could even see that. I can't even see the frame of the camera because it's like so high above me. And then I've got the 3 little stems, and I've already lined them up to fit within the little area of the circle. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp that in the darker green so they can really stand out. So there we go. We've got that. And then I have my 3 little flowers, and I'm going to go ahead and wipe them down because I want to use, I don't want them all to be the same. They're going to be the same colors, but I don't want them all to be like all the tulip to be purple and all the little daisies to be red. I want to kind of change it up a little bit. And now I was using the red on the daisy on the last one, so I'm going to use it on the little flowers this time. And I'm just inking up my flowers one by one. That's the nice thing about these cat eyes too, is that you can kind of ink different areas without having to mess with the stamp too much. So I'm going to make this orange, and then I'm going to get, I had the darker purple. Where'd it go? The darker purple I'm using straight from the marker set because the ink that I have that's purple is too light. I wanted it a little bit darker. I'm just kind of wiping it down because when I did the orange on the other one, I kind of went over. I've learned to do the little middle flower first. Here we go. And I'm just kind of brushing this along here. And right before you stamp, if you just kind of breathe on it, it'll go ahead and make it, moist again. That way you can go ahead and it'll stamp. And I'm just gonna get my red and kind of touch up on these little flowers in the corner because I got a little bit of orange on it. So there we go. And then we're gonna go ahead and stamp our little flowers. I'm just breathing on it. And I'm gonna get it just a little closer to me so I can make sure that I'm putting it in the right place here. And there we go. How cute is that? And then what I've been doing is I'm going back with my markers and I'm kind of coloring in the little flowers here on the side with the marker. Now, she does have, as part of the stamp set, the inside, so you don't have to color them in. I'm choosing to color them in, but she does have, let me show you here. See, for instance, for the daisy, she's got the inside, so all you have to do is stamp it inside. She's got the same thing for the little flowers. I'm just choosing to color it in because I like to color. I'm like a 5-year-old, so I wanted to go ahead and do that. And then I've got a lighter purple to kind of color in this one. And there we go. So we've got that all done. And then what I'm doing, just to kind of accent it, I want to go ahead and adhere it before I do it. I've been putting little pearls on the center of the flowers, just kind of add a little bit of interest. And let me go ahead and put this here. There we go. And I think on this one, I'm going to put it on the orange one. So I'm going to go ahead and get some pop dots. So I'm going to make one with you, and I'll make another one just to kind of, I'll show you the finished product because I don't want to do the same thing with the stamping. I kind of showed you guys what I've been doing. I'll show you all 4 towards the end, and that way you guys can get an idea of what they all look like. Okay, so I went ahead and put that on there with the pop dots, and then what I've done is I've kind of gone around on the scallop and just do a little bit of doodles. I like doing doodles just because I think it adds a little bit of interest, because if not, the scallop just looks kind of boring. So anywhere where I can stick a little doodle, that's basically what I'm going to do because I'm crazy with the doodles. So here we go. All right, we got that all set. And then I'm going to get my tweezers and my little pearls, and I've been using these kind of medium-sized ones for here. Got that on there. And then I've been using the little itty bitty ones. Now these particular pearls are from orientaltrading.com, and I get the big pack. It's got a ton of different colored pearls, but I also use the Martha Stewart ones when I run out of these. So you can definitely use whichever ones you feel comfortable with. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the other 2 because I'm going to make a set of 4 of these little note cards, and then I'll show you all of them once. Oh, you know what? Never mind that. I forgot to show you. I want to finish one entire one. So this twine is also from the Pink by Design store, and I picked the background colors like the orange. I picked 4 different colors, and I'm using the twine to match it. So I'm going to do a purple one and a turquoise one, and they don't come spooled like this. I actually got these little clothespins at Joann's. I got a little pack of them, and they're just awesome for holding the twine, so I've been doing it that way. And what I did was I got a little bit of ATG and I kind of ran it here just through the middle, and just because I don't have tape. If not, I would totally use tape. And I'm just kind of wrapping it around the note card just to kind of add a little bit of color in the background. Here we go. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut this here. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. There we go. And you could just wrap it up, and I like it because it has a little slit at the bottom, so you can kind of just go like that and it holds it in place. So, okay. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run some ATG right across here. I think I may have done it too low there, but the nice thing about ATG, it comes right off. And I'm going to just place my little note card right there in the center. And so there's a finished one, and I'm going to go ahead and do the other 3, and I will be right back and show you all 4 completed ones and then what I'm going to do to the inside. Okay? See you back. All right, I'm back and I've got all 4 of my little note cards all ready to go. So you can see kind of how I did them and what the differences are. I just basically played with colors. They're still within the same theme where they can go together in like a little gift box. And don't be afraid to add little doodles and pearls and all kinds of fun stuff. And it's never too much. I hate when people say, oh, that's too much. That's never too much. So I hope you guys like them. And all I did on the inside is I got some of the sentiments straight from the stamp. So you got to get a little creative sometimes. And I put it at the corner bottom. Whenever you do a 3x3 card, I always suggest you put your sentiment, if you're going to do something on the inside, do it in the corner. So that way there's enough space to still write. I've got some of the bigger sentiments, like this is one of the bigger ones. Says, let us be grateful to those who make our souls blossom. But you can still have a little bit of space to write a little note. This one I just put a little heart. I think it's cute. Just to kind of do some images too. And this one says, grow old with me, the best is yet to come. So these are some really, really cute and super easy little note cards. I hope you guys like them. And please don't forget to join us over at the Pink by Design Marathon today. And it is Saturday, July 30th. So just in case you're watching this a little bit later on, you know when the marathon was. But you can definitely still come by and join us. We have inspiration every single day. One of the designers posts a project every day. So it's pinkbydesignstamps.com, and we are having some new products at the Pink by Design store that I wanted to kind of show you guys. This is the newest, and this is my absolute favorite. One of the designers, Mariah from tatteredtime.com, she is kind of into the vintage thing, which I love because she's so gifted at doing it, and she's been doing some of this little ribbon, and it is so fabulous. And she's got a ton of different colors. And she does like the cute little, she has these cute names for them. Like this is kind of like a Frenchy, this is like a Paris type theme. So she did like Deja Vu, Eiffel Sage. This one's called Parisian Sky, and this one's called Cordon Bleu. So there's another color that's somewhere around. I can't find it because I used it on a card yesterday, but and it's like a little more of like a green type color, golden green, so it's really pretty. So I hope that you guys stop by, get some of the stamp sets. We've got tons of stamps. We have like a vintagey kind of feel to them. So let me show you some of the new ones that just came out. This is very vintage. So these are also vintage. We've got a lot of sentiment stamps. Here's a couple more, and this is one of my new favorites that came out recently, and it's just got a bunch of little words, and they kind of look like they were typed in a typewriter, and I love them because I made a card. I don't have it with me because I gave it to the person, but I just got a bunch of these cards that these words that meant something to them, and I put them like repeatedly on them, and I stamped a background, and it was really, really nice. So there's a ton of different things that you can do, and I hope that you will stop and join us and get in on some giveaways. And thank you for tuning in. Love you guys, smooches, and stop by my blog. I do put up projects every once in a while, a lot more than the videos lately, and it's madebymomo.blogspot.com. Love you guys, and thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for the next one. Mwah.